Good morning, everybody. I'm going to scroll up, say hey to everybody. Linda Foos, good morning. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Nita. Sherry is here. Mary Jane. Awesome. So happy to see you guys. Okay, so, oh my goodness, like last night did not get a whole lot of sleep. Lots of reasons, but just saying, a little sleepy right now, kind of tired. Hi Christy, hi Shelly. But here's what I decided, because was it yesterday or the day before? One of those 2 days. Hey Donna. Anne Marie, I love to sew. Awesome. I got my clue number 9 for the Village Green Cotton Cuts Puzzle Mystery Quilt, and I thought, you know what? Did y'all see that my lights went out in here? That was weird. But only the overhead lights, like it wasn't like it was all the power. All right, I'm gonna have to tell Jim that when I'm done here. Y'all remind me. So apparently, and also we had a solar eclipse here for like a few minutes. Anyway, I don't know. I had no idea it was happening. Jim came down and he's like, did you know that we have, we're having like a... Y'all saw that? Was that weird or what? Hi, Ingrid. Did I say hi to Donna? I got distracted with the lights. And Linda Parsons. I don't know if I said hi to Linda. I got very distracted with all the... Yes, there was an eclipse. Anyway, so I thought, they say that these only take like an hour or so to finish each clue. So this is what I decided to do. I know that I had on the, you got out your eclipse glasses? I didn't even know. Anyway, okay. Anyways, so, yeah, we already had ours. Apparently it happened a few minutes ago. Not a few, half an hour ago. Something like that. So anyway, I'm going to try to play a little bit of catch up with my puzzle mystery quilts, and because then I can be ready for this one when the reveal is, which is going to be a month from now. So I should be totally cool to be able to do that. I know I put what goes around comes around on the title for today, but I'm working on my Village Green. So I'm going to change that so that if people want to come back later and watch that, they can. But that's what I'm going to try to hurry up and do that every day so that I can get those done. I'm so super stoked to get them. Y'all, it's been a minute since I finished an actual puzzle mystery quilt. So, yeah. And then I figured when I have like days where maybe, let's say I've been working on what goes around comes around, and I'm like just the tiny bit bored with it, then I can do more clues on those puzzle mystery quilts from like years ago, right? That have been just sitting in there. So, y'all, have I said thank you to Sue in 5 minutes? Have I said, because honestly, this has been, I have gotten emails from some of you guys too saying that, that this has been really good for you, getting your sewing done and getting your Sojo back and all of that. And you guys, we all should be thanking Sue right now. Because honestly, Sue, you have no idea. I mean, it's sometimes you have to hear something like, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 times before it gets hammered in your head that you really should be doing this or that or whatever it is. And it doesn't click. And then when it finally clicks, which it did for me because of you, Sue, thank you so much. I really can't even thank you enough. Shelley says that she saw the total eclipse in 2017 just south of us in Oregon. You have plans for the April 8th total eclipse. Cool. Hi, Shirley. Donna is sewing a Christmas quilt for a gift. Awesome. Hi, Stacy Baker. Stacy's here. Stacy and Shirley came in. Okay, so let me, listen, I already started sewing, y'all. I haven't sewed a lot, but I was sewing while I was waiting to start the camera. So let me go over here. I'll give you guys a little peek of what I'm doing here. And I'm just going to keep going. This, I'm working on clue number 3 right now. I know that I had clue number 6 that I did yesterday, right? Is that, or the day before, or whenever it was I did it. I think it was yesterday that I finished it up. So now I went back into my project bag and pulled out, and now I'm going to do them in order. And I'm going to start popping pictures up of it, and just, you know, to give you guys a little bit of a teaser, keep your eyeballs peeled for a collaboration that I'm going to be doing with Cotton Cuts in the next 2 or 3 weeks. So keep your eyeballs peeled for that. That's going to be a lot of fun. And I think you guys are going to like it. All right. Hi, Carrie. Are you sewing? Are you out and about? What you doing, honey bun? Okay, so now I sewed some of these onto sides of the square. I'm going to press them, and then I'm going to sew another triangle to either side, to the other sides of the square. That's what I'm on right now. Hi, Terry. Oh, really, Shelly? I don't know. This is so crazy. I find it really funny that this is the time of day that would be, like, not good. Sherry says, as per usual, errands are taking 3 times longer than you estimated. I need to go do a tiny bit of shopping today as well. So I'll probably do that. I have something I need to finish up right after the live, but then after that I'll probably go and do that. And I don't mind errands, I really don't. It's just I get, yeah, it's like when things take so much longer than you thought they were, and you've planned your day and you think you're going to get this, that, and everything done, and then you can't because everything's taking 3 times longer. I get it. Yep. Alright, so there's that. And so, I think was it yesterday that I told you guys, and probably even showed you, that I have my, oh, it was yesterday, my puzzle mystery quilt for Carnival, and I have all of my fabric because I did the prepay for the whole thing, so they send you the fabric up front, and then you get the clues in your email each month with everybody else. I just feel like that's, if you can afford it. Sometimes you can't. I totally get that. But if you could, I mean, my goodness, you have everything all at once. You don't, they don't have to keep shipping it out. It saves them money. It ends up saving you a little money because they give you a discount if you do that. And I like that. I really do. I like having it and then just waiting for the patterns. And I just saw a whole bunch of stuff coming in. A whole bunch of emails. Lost the fishing video correlation. Okay, so Carrie, yesterday, somebody made a comment that someone in my neighborhood might have a fishing channel, and that at the same time that I'm going live, they're uploading all their videos. And so that's what makes my live freeze every once in a while, like during the week. I don't know, it's really funny. But that's been happening. Hey, Luane, you're back. Good morning, Kathleen. Hi, Pam. No, it's not just you, Sherry. I have no idea why, but I've been having this happen every day with the lives, where I'll freeze for a little bit, but I promise you I'm not going anywhere. Shelly says, I had to go to Costco last evening. Who are all these people that need to go to Costco on Friday night at dinner time? Okay, let me tell y'all something. Hi, Kathy. Kathy Peters. I don't think I've seen your name before. Welcome. I hope you'll come back. I go live every day at this time, pretty much. You know, sometimes life gets in the way and I have to move it, or, you know, I'm sure at some point I may have to cancel now and again, but I try to go every morning, 11 a.m. Mountain Time. Okay, y'all. All right. So this was last week or the week before, something like that. And Jim was coming home. It was that night that I had to go and pick him up, and I had to go pick him up at the airport, and they delayed his flights. And anyway, so he needed more cold medication, right? So I thought, okay, well, I'll just go and pick it up before. And when I went online, it said that Walmart was open until 11 p.m. So I thought, oh, okay, well, I'll just go to Walmart and pick it up. I mean, you know, it was like, at the time, it was like 10:30. And I was like, I should be able to get to Walmart before they close. So anyway, I left and I went out there. And when I got in there, I don't know if you guys have ever been to a Walmart, like in the middle of the night. That's what I call it. It's the middle of the night. But they were restocking shelves, which, you know, understandable. That's when you would do the restocking of the shelves. Well, not only that, but there was only like 2 checkouts open. And they were self-checkouts. And, you know, fair enough. I'm thinking, you know, 1 probably would have been sufficient. No. Y'all, I'm not kidding. There was 2 self-checkouts, and each line had at least 10 people waiting in them. 11 o'clock at Walmart. Do you know what these people were buying? Let's see. There was one lady who was buying a whole bunch of bedding. Like, she had pillows and comforters and a whole bunch of stuff. All right. Then there was somebody else who was buying... just had a load of paper products. I mean, like a whole bunch of TP, paper towels, all kinds of stuff. Hi, Shelly. But I told Jim. Jim was like, well, you were there. I said, look, I understand. I'm not saying they shouldn't be there. I just didn't think there were going to be the same amount of people there at 11 o'clock at night as are usually there at 11 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? It was like so crazy town. Yeah. Eat all the samples and have dinner, right? Oh, good, Nancy. You got that finished. Awesome. So I just thought that was pretty funny. I was like, wow. Especially like the lady that, you know, showed up in the middle of the night to buy bedding. I was like, okay. I mean, listen, you're gonna buy what you need. I understand. I just thought it was kind of funny. I don't know why. I was just kind of chuckling to myself. I was like, look at all this. Like everybody's buying, you know, I don't know. Anyway, maybe the lady with all the toilet paper was having a party coming up. You know, I have no clue, but it's pretty funny. All right. So let's see here. Where am I? So I have Mr. JB laying over here next to me. My little mascot. Oh, I know what I could tell you guys. Okay, so I went and I finished up, well, it's not finished. As far as I know, it's not finished. I'm setting up the memberships or whatever that I on the channel, and I thought, okay, I'm doing, you know, just bare minimum, and thought that I'd have like badges and just, you know, little simple things, no big deal. So I'm setting it up, and I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna, because I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna like totally like design my own stuff, because apparently they let us design our own badges and our own emojis if we want to. And so yeah, it's getting done. It's gonna be fun. So if you're interested in silly little stuff like that, like I am, pretty soon you'll be able to go and you can click on the join button and then get, you know, and get like little perks on the channel. It sounds like it might be a little bit of fun. We'll see if people like doing it. No pressure. Nobody has to do it. It's just for fun. Shelly says they only have the samples at lunchtime at our Costco, but the deli has recently been remodeled and the chickens are back. Ooh. See, now that's a reason why I would maybe join Costco. I do love the rotisserie chickens. I might have to consider it just for that. I don't know. I'm going to talk to Jim, see what he thinks. A lot of resellers shop late night, buying up all the clearance, lower priced items that are not known. Huh. That makes sense. That makes sense. Oh, so what else is everybody up to? I normally don't have too much trouble carrying a conversation on my own, but for some reason this morning I'm kind of at a loss of what to even talk about. I don't know why. Maybe because I didn't get enough sleep last night. I don't know, I was working on something yesterday, and that's why I had to finish it up. And so let's see here. Oh, it's very quiet in the chat today. It's so quiet. When y'all are that quiet, I don't know what to talk about. I'm sitting over here, I'm like, am I boring everybody? What's going on? Trying to think of what else I could talk about. Are you guys ready for Halloween? Do you have like lots of kids that come in your neighborhood? Does anybody else do teal pumpkin? Because I do teal pumpkin. Hi, Teresa. Good morning, sweetheart. So here's my little thing. I typically like to, like when we were in Connecticut, we didn't get that many people, that many kids that would come. And so I would have like full-size candy bars and you know, that kind of thing. But I didn't have to buy like a whole ton of stuff. You know, I mean, we had people, we had, you know, some kids that came, but not a whole ton of kids. And so I also did teal pumpkin so that the kids would have an option, like if they had a nut allergy. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Well, poop. All right, it doesn't matter. So if they had a nut allergy or just any kind of allergies where they couldn't have candy, then they could pick something else like color books or stuffed animals and little bouncy toys and stuff like that, so that they could still, you know, come and do Halloween and have a good time and still be able to trick or treat. And I would keep them separate. So I had like one basket with candy in it and the other basket with just coloring books and stuffed animals and stuff like that, right? So this year, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do all that. I mean, I'm going to do something. I haven't figured it out yet, what I'm going to do, though. I can't, if we're going to have as many kids as Jim says we had last year, I can't really give full-size candy bars out. I can't afford to do that this year. Hopefully, you know, it'll come back. I'll be able to, again, in the future at some point, but right now, can't really do that. So, I'm not really sure. And I need to start getting the candy now, so I can kind of spread it out a little bit. And I normally, like the stuff like the color books and stuff like that, I would get at Oriental Trading. And now, I'm just not sure if there's enough time for me to do all that. No kids at the house. They do a trunk show at the school. Teresa, do you guys like that? I don't like that. That's not trick-or-treating. That's like trunk or treat. I don't know. Maybe I'm my old stick in the mud. I don't know, but I hate that. Nancy, maybe go over to Teresa's channel, unsubscribe, and then resubscribe, and hit the all notifications again. Maybe you just have to do it again. I hate how YouTube does that sometimes. Hi, Patty. So the teal pumpkin is where. Okay, so teal pumpkin is like I call it personally like sort of like a movement. I found out about it probably like 6 or 7 years ago, and so what it is if go on and when you're in the Google search, type in teal pumpkin, and it's going to come up. You can put your name on a list so that the people who have children who are allergic to some of the things that are in the candy, if they see that you're signed up for teal pumpkin, then they can come over to your house and they know that their kids will be able to get treats without it being candy. And so it's for the kids with allergies. So I have one, like I said, I have one container that will be all the candy, and then I have another that has stuff that's fun for kids that's not going to, you know, give them a reaction from, you know, the candy or whatever. So that's what I do. And I always have like different stuff. And here's the thing though, the kids who get candy, I also give them the option to have color books and other stuff too as well. They can take some of both if they want. And I just think it gives them a little bit of an option. Now, most of the kids, they're fine just to have the candy, like if they don't have any allergies or anything. But sometimes, like if they come up to the door and they're there at the same time as one of the kids who has an allergy, and that kid gets like a stuffed animal or something, and then the little kid next to him is going like, oh, I want a stuffed animal. I let them have one of those things too. They can either have a stuffed animal or a coloring book or all of that stuff. Because, yeah. Okay, let's see. Where's my mouse? Y'all, I do this every time. Why does my mouse go away? Is it up there? It's up there. Come over here. Come over here so I can scroll. I can't get my darn mouse to go over here so that I can use the scroll bar. Oh, this is so annoying. I don't understand why it does that either. It makes no sense to me whatsoever. I have no idea where my mouse is. Oh, it's back. Why does it not go on my comments? Y'all, I'm losing my mind. I'm seriously losing my mind. Okay, there it is. Oh, okay. Because I missed some comments. Shelly bought 2 Costco bags of candy for Halloween. Our neighborhood has a parade. We decorate our cars and toss candy to the kids. Oh my goodness. You have a Model A. Everyone seems to like seeing. Oh my goodness. That is so cool. Shirley says, I won't be able to participate in the October 2nd Zoom retreat for Piecing It Real. I have 2 other Zoom retreats on that weekend. Oh, we're going to miss you, honey. But look, you have other stuff going on. At least you get to do other stuff. That's cool. Luane says, my building decorated our lobby yesterday. We set up a couple bowls with candy for the kids at the front desk as they can't go door to door in the building. Gotcha. Teresa, the dogs don't bark all night. Irish Sale Lady is Linda. Linda says, I see you using your juice pen after you've ironed your blocks, but then I see others use it before the... Okay, so here's what I do. Listen, Linda, I hear what you're saying. If it works for you, then you're doing it right, okay? For me, what I like to do, I'll show you. I don't know if y'all can see all the way. You can kind of see it right at the top. So when I do this first press, that is to close up all the holes that I've made. I learned that from Jenny Doan. Okay, so then I take it and I will do a slight little finger press. And then I do give it a quick little press, but I just do that just to encourage it to lay down before I put the juice on it. That's just to encourage it to lay down. That way I'm not, kind of fighting with it, quote unquote. And then I put a very small amount. I just so I can kind of see that it's starting to get on there. That's all I do. I just put a small little amount. And then this is the real press, where it just kind of dries that small amount that I put on, and it lays flat as a pancake. Now, sometimes when I go to put some on, too much gets applied by mistake, completely by mistake. If that happens, I don't keep pressing it until it's dry. I do that small little bit of amount of pressing, like I said, and then I turn it over, and then I'll finish pressing it to let it dry. But this way, I don't run the risk of accidentally staining my fabric. Staining might be the wrong word, but you know how like sometimes you can overpress and then like either your whites start looking a little dingy or something like that. And I always make sure that I keep the iron moving. That encourages it to dry, but also not to burn your fabric. I call it burning your fabric, but you know what I mean. It's not literally burning it, but then it goes flat as a pancake, and that's what I do. Shelly gets a lot of kids. Teresa says, we are so spread out here, it's much easier to do something at the school. Okay. Listen, I'm just saying, I like, hey Laura, I like the trick-or-treating. I love when the kids come. Oh my goodness. Like if I thought I could get away with it, I'd take a picture of every single one of them. Because they're always so flippin' adorable. Elaine said, I remember going trick-or-treating one year. I think I was like 6 or 7. And this one house was giving out quarters instead of candy. Did y'all like that? So if early 70s, a quarter would have been a pretty good amount of money. You could have gone and gotten something, right? Because then I guess you could go and buy whatever candy you wanted. Hi, Sharon. Sharon just hung her first teal pumpkin welcome fall sign on the front door. Here's the other thing. I don't know if they do it anymore. I probably need to go and find out because I don't know if I still have my teal pumpkin banners. But when I first signed up for teal pumpkin years ago, they would send you a banner that you could hang in your yard so that if people didn't go to the website, they could still drive around and see that you had a teal pumpkin banner and know that they could go to your house. Shelly says I could give out all those extra dental floss packs I get from my dentist. Oh, Shirley, you're right. That would be a little challenging. I wish I could be in 3 places at once, though. That would solve a lot of my problems. Hi, Patty. You had a dentist that gave out toothbrushes? Your daughters had up to 350 for Halloween? Oh, my goodness. I might see if I have any extra money, or if nothing else, I always have like a witch hat or something like that on. I got a pattern. I bought a pattern from, who was it? I bought a pattern. It's a pattern for a witch hat, and it's quilted. I think I might, I'm going to go see if I can pull it up, because I'm so glad we're talking about this. I totally forgot I had bought it. And it was a sort of like a pre-order, so you bought the pattern. And if you bought it as a pre-order, you got like $2 off. And then you were going to get the pattern at a later date when it was completed. And I'm pretty sure I got the email that said that the pattern's ready. So I need to go get it, and I think I'm gonna make myself a quilted witch hat. Y'all know me. I just, everything. Thanks to a birthday gift, I'm having Starbucks as a treat for finishing my errands. Awesome! Okay, so let me finish pressing these. And hopefully, Linda, you saw what it was I did. And I mean, you know, I always say, honestly, if whatever you're doing is working for you, then there's nothing wrong with it. Do it however, you know, whatever you're comfortable with, or whatever process you like. You know, if it's working for you, then you're doing it right. So I wouldn't worry about it too much. If you're getting the same result, it really doesn't matter. You could do it in any order you want. And I know there's, you know, there's some people who say, oh, you know, that, you know, like backstitching, right? You're doing your sewing and all of that. You should backstitch at the beginning and at the end of your thing. Okay, if you forget, y'all, it's not the end of the world. I wouldn't like go crazy. Oh, did I remember to backstitch? Did I not backstitch? If you're gonna quilt that sucker and you're using like a modern day machine, I just have a hard time believing that your quilt's gonna fall apart. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I haven't had a quilt fall apart yet. I have had hand binding, like if you hand bind on the back side, I have had that come undone a little bit. But you could always either just redo it with hand binding, or, you know, go and hit that section with your machine and I'm sure it'll be fine. So I don't know. I don't worry about stuff too much. There's so much stuff in this world to worry about. I figure my quilting is not going to be one of the things I'm going to worry about too much, because this is supposed to be my happy place, my, you know, make me sane place, whatnot. So see, I tend to flip mine over and do the balance of my pressing on the other side, where it's not going to matter too much. But as I said, that's just my preference, and it doesn't mean that that's the way it should be done, or that there's anything wrong with the way you do it, or, I mean, seriously guys, it's not all that serious. It's not all that big a deal, in my opinion. If it gets done, it gets done. I am so loving this fabric. First of all, I love Halloween. Y'all know that. Halloween is like, it just barely edges out Christmas for me. I love Halloween. And I love Christmas because, you know, it's my birthday. Not that I don't spend plenty of time celebrating myself. But I kind of like that. Alright, I think I'm going to have to go get my... Oh no, I have a thing right there. I can fill it up. So I think I'm out of juice in my little pen here. I know I've missed some chatting here. Hold on. And I think I see somebody saying that they want to make a quilted witch's hat. Let me go and figure out. Hold on. I'm going to go check that email, because I have that email that says, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember what the lady's name was though. Hold on. I'm going to find it for you. And y'all can go check it out. If it's something you want, awesome. If not, awesome. You know, it's totally up to you. But I want to be able to let you know what the name is. Y'all, I told y'all I get way too many emails every day. For goodness sakes. Oh, not that page. You know how you have like, well, I don't know if y'all have Google Mail, but you have like all those sections. Each section of my thing has like, and this is only one of my email addresses, it has like 300 emails. Unbelievable. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it. Please talk amongst yourselves. Oh my goodness. Oh. And it's gonna take me like 800 years to go through all these darn emails. I'm not kidding. Because sometimes I go through them way too fast, and then I'm going through them so fast that I end up deleting things I shouldn't delete. Oh, it's so annoying. So I try to take my time, but I get annoyed, I have to say. Okay, hold on. I had to have skipped it. Okay, hold on. Let me type in witch. Ah, here it is, here it is. Okay, so the name of the pattern is Spellbound Witch Hat. And you want to go to, I think it's called, hold on, let me go and make sure, but I think it's Polka Dot Chair. Okay, so I think if you go to shop.polkadotchair.com, so let me type that in the comments over here. Oh. Okay, I think that's it, and it's the Spellbound witch hat. Pretty sure. Okay, so do you guys see that? And hopefully you'll be able to find it there. Are you kidding right now with the... Alright, hold on. Let me get to the top. Why do I not see the stupid mouse again? Was just using it. What did I do? Where's the stupid mouse? Y'all, this is... I'm going to rename my channel, Where's the Stupid Mouse? Okay, I got it back. 1970? Wayne, I was born in 72. Shelly has an M&M shirt and a Reese's apron that you want to hand out candy. That you wear to hand out candy. That's funny. 1970s, a quarter was enough to go to the Saturday movie and get a popcorn and a soda. Oh my goodness. Can you believe how inflation is these days? Or like how... Oh my goodness. Nita says that they used to get 500 plus kids every year, and now they don't even get one. Oh my goodness. That is sad. If that happened here, I would be so sad. Nancy lives on a street with all apartments and townhouses and not one trick-or-treater. Yes, Melissa Mortensen. She's great. Oh my goodness, I love her. And I love her fabric. I love her. Louise says, I set up a personal email for my channel, a spam email for people and businesses I don't know or want to know. Patty says she started high school in 72. Don't worry, girlie. There's plenty of opportunities for me to feel old all the time. And the thing is, think about it. We're really not that old. We're really not. I mean, come on. Just feel that way a lot of times from how, you know, the way your body is and everything else. Okay, so now I finished that part. Now I'm going to sew small B triangles, which are these guys, onto large D triangles, which is this guy. So I'm making flying geese, apparently. That's what I'm doing. All right, here we go. What's up, JB? All right, and I want to do 4 of these. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. I need to do that because I always end up doing the wrong thing. Where I just keep sewing them on. Yes, the Spellbound hat. Hi, Misty. She lives in Louisville, not far from you. Awesome. Quilting Compound, remind me your name, sweetie. I forgot. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, but in the 70s, we babysat for 25 cents an hour. I know. You're right. You're right. Oh, that house still gets the kids. You moved out to the forest. I gotcha. Jamie. Jamie, I may ask you a few times. I'm so sorry, but I will eventually remember. I promise. Are you watching, JB? You supervising? You making sure I get my seam right? Yeah. I don't know what I'd do if you weren't here, buddy. I don't know. Whoop. What would Mama do with no JB? Tell me how to do it. So we need some help. Yep. Need a little bit of help, buddy. That's funny, Luane. I know, I feel the same way. I mean, honestly, I think all of us probably feel that way. You know, you get older and you're thinking, oh, but I'm not that old though. And we're not. Alrighty. Pam said hi, JB. Yeah, Pam said hi. She said, hello, JB. Oh, I forgot to add some juice in here. I'm not going to be able to use it if I don't put juice in the thing. Oh my goodness, y'all, look at that. How did I even do that without spilling it? I mean, it is like, have you ever watched, I was watching on TikTok one day where they had these, people were having this contest of how they would like unscoop something and try to unscoop like further without knocking the whole thing over, and they would like take turns and, you know, blah, blah, blah. And some of these people, it's like, it was also like, there was one where they had like a wine glass or something, and they were like adding water to the wine glass, and, you know, you would try to add as little as possible so you wouldn't make it spill. And then, you know, eventually somebody would spill. But yeah, I felt like I was just playing that game. JB, you can't put your nose in that. It's gonna make you have like a starched whisker or something, buddy. No, don't go touching that. You know it's hot. You good over there? Yeah, it's good. Hey, Martha. Kathy says, our county does a Scare on the Square event downtown, so our trick-or-treaters go there for treats, games, and concessions. Almost all free except for concessions. No kids at our house. Nancy moved from the country, and when she moved here, she was excited to finally see trick-or-treaters, so stocked up the first year, but not one, so I ate the candy. Oh, that's funny, Luane. Yeah, I don't have any kids either, so I wouldn't have grandkids, or I show nieces and nephews. That's what I do. But I actually I've never been to a high school reunion before. Actually, I went out one year, like I flew out to go, and then ended up not going. I don't even know why I ended up not going, but I ended up not going. And I really want to now. Like, I really want to go. But, you know, I grew up, graduated in Louisiana. I left Louisiana when I was 17 and never went back. And so, I don't know, I've never been to a reunion. I should go. I want to go. I really do. I want to go. So hopefully we'll have another one at some point. And I can go. I'd love to see everybody again, I guess. Actually, I'm trying to remember, but I think that I was signed up to go to one of them, and then, was it a COVID thing that we ended up not having it? I'm trying to remember. I don't know. My memory's not so great. My head must be old, but I'm not. All right, so it might take me more than the hour of my live to finish my puzzle mystery quilt clues, but the only reason that it's going to take me longer is because I flapped my gums too much. But that's okay. I'll probably just I'll just finish them up whenever I'm off the live, and then I can show you guys, you know, later whenever we're putting the whole thing together. You'll be able to see the finished quilt when I'm done. Oh my goodness. I hate whenever your fabric gets sucked down there, but it always happens with like art gallery. Art gallery is so fine. There we go. Sherry has zero desire to go to a high school reunion. Well, don't go. It's okay. No worries. Hi, Pam. Kathy says, I am that old. I have lived 8 decades. Good for you, girly. You go. You go with your bad self. Honestly, there are so many people who don't make it that far. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. I personally, when people ask me how old I am, I'm proud to say I'm 50. I'm glad. It's like, you know, I've had friends. You know, my sister didn't make it. Do you know what I mean? Like, so I just yell it loud and proud. Because none of us are promised tomorrow. It's just the truth. my goodness. Anna Marie says her 35th is this weekend. Shelly's 50th class reunion is next year. You probably won't go. You keep in touch with the people you care to. You went to 10 and 20. Okay. Misty says, I went to a rich school and I was not rich. Did not fit in well, so I would not want to go to a reunion. Well, and Misty, listen, if you don't want to go, don't go. I'm certainly not trying to say that you should. But I wonder if, you know, age would have helped those people to become more compassionate, or I don't know. I don't know what the word is I'm searching for, but do you know what I mean? Like maybe it would be different. I don't know. I don't know. I did not grow up in a place where, I mean, people had more money than us, yeah, but nobody was like richer than Jesus or anything, you know what I mean? So to speak. Maybe that's not the best way to say it, but you know what I mean. Nobody was really that rich, in my opinion. But yeah. Netta, I'm glad you popped in. Nancy went to her 20th reunion. Oh, Pam's proud to be 62. Awesome. Sherry's dad still goes to his reunions. Okay. Oh, cool, Wayne. Yeah, true. There you go. Yeah, so my sister, I mean, technically she's my stepsister, but she's my sister. She passed that first year that I was in Australia. So, I want to say, was that when I was 41 or 42? I'm terrible at doing the math. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Too young. She was too young. That was terrible. See the difference between the small and large aster. Yeah, I know. I can't wait to see the difference too. That's good, Misty. I'm glad that you were able to make it through that, because for kids, that's hard. I mean, it's hard for anyone, but for kids, yeah. It's hard. And other kids can be so mean, you know? Donna, I'm sorry about that, girly. You know what? That's when I make the most of my mistakes too. Like if I'm not that I don't make mistakes when I'm not, you know, on a live or whatever, but usually when I'm on a live, that's when I will make the most of my mistakes, where I'll sew something on backwards, or I mean, cut the wrong fabric off. Seriously, that's how I get in trouble too. I get it. Nancy, you're 75 next month? You go, girly. Okay, so I have this and this finished. Woo! So I'm going to finish putting these little guys on, and that way I'll have this clue done today, and then tomorrow I'll work on another clue. I do need to finish my Halloween or a not so haunted house pattern, so I'm going to do that, and I need to get lots of stuff done today, so hopefully I can get a bunch of sewing done. Shelley says, I don't recall anyone being mean to me, but I did feel invisible to some. There were only 28 in my class. Oh, so no reason not to remember you. Yeah, I hear that. I hear that. It's not nice. It's really not nice. Okay. Oh, Patty's birthday is November 14th. You're going to have to remind me, Patty. I'll sing you happy birthday. We're going to let Nancy answer. 21st. There you go. Exactly 1 week apart. Maybe a different year, but Netta's November 13th. You guys are all going to be having a birthday right there. Awesome. Okay, you guys, so I'm going to close for today, and can't wait to sew with you guys tomorrow, 11 a.m. Mountain Time, and I don't think I have anything going, so that should be perfect. I will set up a reminder, so give it a few minutes and you should be able to go in there and set the notify me if you want to do that. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a great day, a lovely, lovely day. I hope it's nice in your area, and get a lot of sewing done. Bye. Well, maybe bye. I can't get my mouse back again. Oh my goodness gracious, great balls of fire. I gotta figure out what does this. Wait. I still don't have it. Okay, really? It just went back over there again. Okay, I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm not gonna lose my mind. Do y'all see it flashing? Now my screen is flashing. Oh. Okay. Bye, y'all.